Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Sorry, I'm just going to adjust this. I've got a pillow. I think for some reason I'm just having a bit of back pain, so I've got a cushion, sort of a pillow behind me to try and cushion my back. Okay, you're welcome to my channel, my old-time subscribers. I appreciate, and my new subscribers or new viewers, you are absolutely welcome. Please do not forget to like, share, comment on my videos, and please do not forget to hit on the subscribers button and notification bell to let you know when I upload new videos. Now, as my old subscribers might know, I tend to focus a lot on teaching in the UK, or for overseas teachers who sort of wish to come into the UK, what they need to know and all they need to do. And also I sometimes talk about other things, but these are the main things that I do. Okay, now something I wanted to say but it's gone off my head. Anyway, if it comes, we'll continue. We'll talk about it, but let's just continue. So for today's video is quickly about so today's video is a very short one, to be honest, and I just wanted to sort of make something clear based on the feedback I got from a recruitment agency. Now, of course, we know that the UK had the 4-year exemption rule, which you can sort of use to come into the UK to teach without QTS. And we also know that the UK has sort of opened up the portal so you can get your QTS online if you meet the requirements from overseas. But then I've had lots of people who say, oh, I can't seem to get a job. I don't have QTS. Can I get a job? Blah, 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 blah. And I haven't actually seen anyone yet who's coming through the 4-year exemption rule. Please, if there's anyone out there watching this video who has come into the UK by getting a job through the 4-year exemption rule, please let me know, because I'd like to hear your views and the process that you went to be able to get that. But most of the teachers that I know already had their QTS by applying online and then before they came into the UK. Now, before I continue, let me just say this as well. When I wrote an email to TSA, so asking how long it takes, because I've been having people make comments, say, oh, I've applied for my QTS, but it's not coming and all of that. So I sent them an email, and the response that I got from them after like a week or more than 2 weeks was that they are having a huge volume of applications, and they are going through each application carefully, okay, so that they can be fair and consistent in their approach. This is their word. So they can be fair and consistent in their approach. So therefore, they will get to everybody's application in as soon as possible. But everyone needs to be patient because of the high volume of applications that they received. So for all of you who keep asking me, what's wrong with my QTS, why is it not coming, that is your answer. Okay, so just be patient. They will come across yours as soon as possible, and they will attend to it. Now back to the video. Do you need QTS to teach in the UK? Because the UK government has given the 4-year exemption rule to be able to come to teach into the UK. And the answer to that, the simple answer to that is, from my opinion and from the response that I got from the recruitment agency, is no. Okay? They wouldn't, I mean, if you stand out a lot and you have a lot of experience, then they might be able, but they really will be looking out for the QTS. And for me, I think that answer just sums it up by saying you need to have a QTS to be able to apply for a job. Now, I did say in one of my previous videos that for primary, I really doubt they will employ you without QTS for primary, because you are going to be dealing with young children. So they want to be able to see that you've met the standards to be able to teach those children, because you're sort of like you're building the foundation for those children. So I did say that I have high doubts that they would employ without QTS for primary, but I think that secondary is highly likely. But from this recruitment agency, he said the best thing is for them to get their QTS. He said, well, if they want to do supply job, without QTS, that's fine. But if they are applying for a teaching job, then I would want to see that they have QTS before I can even consider the application. So my advice to everybody out there is, if you meet the requirements, apply and get your QTS, and that sort of puts you in a better position to be able to apply for jobs as you go on. Because from this answer, I think the best thing is get your QTS, okay? So there's no point trying for a job, because what it means is, if they just look and you have no QTS, they put it in the bin, or they shove it aside and they move on to the next one. Because of course there's a high volume of application, of course, for jobs going on now, with people trying to relocate to the UK as teachers. So they wouldn't want to spend a long time looking through CV to sieve through your qualifications. So anything that you can do to make your CV stand out, take it, do it, okay? I did in my previous video, I talked about what did I talk about? In my previous video, I talked about the CPDs that are important, that you need to have when you are applying for a job as a teacher here in the UK. The critical, not the critical, but the most important ones that they want to see, that will make your CV or the application stand out, okay? So if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. And then the next thing, or the major thing, is you have to have QTS, because I'm sure that's the first thing they'll be looking for. Now, if you want to supply, if you're already in the UK and you have qualifications from back home, but when I mean qualifications, you have to have a qualified teaching status in your country, okay? Now, some people who email me and they say, I don't have qualified teaching status from my country, then there's no point trying. Okay, so you need to have a qualified teaching status from your country. So that's the first thing you need to do first. Apply to whatever body that gives this qualification in your country, and get that qualification first. Now, with that, you can then begin to apply for the QTS online, or you can come into the UK and if you have the right documentation to work, you can come into the UK and then you can work as a supply teacher with your qualification from your country, okay? Your teaching qualification from your country. Then you can work as a supply teacher until you're able to get your QTS to get a permanent job as a teacher. So for me, the bottom line is, get your QTS. That's the bottom line, okay? Get your QTS, and then do your CPDs, your training, and then work on your CV, okay? Now, as I usually say, I offer CV help, where I'll go through your CV with you. Now, of course, this is a one-on-one thing. So we'll book a call or a Zoom call, and I'm going to go through your CV and ask you questions, okay, to be able to build a picture, okay? Because I have done this several times, and some people, they miss out some information that they should put in their CV, and what shouldn't be in their CV, they put it in, okay? So please email me. This is a paid service. Email me and I will look through your CV to see what needs to be added to it, or just basically arrange it. Okay, that's another video I'm going to do. What needs to be in your CV and how can you make your CV stand out, okay? But as I said, I offer this help on a one-to-one basis. So just send me an email. My email is dwellingoak@gmail.com, and I will walk through your CV with you to make sure that at least it stands out, or it puts you in a better position while you are looking for a job. Okay. Sorry, it's a bit of a side news for those people who are hoping to get a job without QTS. Now, I think also my next question will be, well, we'll talk about it later anyway. But sorry for those who are hoping that it's possible for you to get a job. Now, of course, don't rule out anything, okay? There's nothing that is impossible for God, okay? So don't rule out anything. Just keep trying. But I think for me, if you want to stand a better chance, the best thing is to get your QTS first of all before you begin to try every other thing. Okay. Once again, do not forget to like, comment, share my videos. Don't worry about my face. I'm tired. Sorry, coming from work, and excuse me, I'm just doing this. So, but please, any comments, questions, leave them in the comment section below. and I will attend to those. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share my videos, and I will see you soon.